man? Your boy Rich Everything checking in early. Well, I wouldn't say early, but checking in. Yesterday, pretty rough on me, man. I guess it just hit me when I was just sitting in the house, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of thinking about my dad and then getting out here and messing with this car. You know, when it get around these holidays and stuff, man, if y'all know anything about losing somebody that's real dear and real close to y'all, man, especially a parent, a child, just anybody, man, it could be a best friend, man. Like when it hit you, man. So, just for me being emotional on the camera yesterday, man, I'ma apologize, man, but it's y'all that keep me in the swing of things, man. So I woke up this morning, man, I saw a bunch of y'all hit me in the comment section. A bunch of y'all hit me on Instagram and everything, man. So much love, man. I keep it short and sweet, man. Much love, man. Let's keep this thing going then. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, see what we got going on today. All right, so got my module. Had this sitting inside the truck. Took this off a while back when I was cleaning up the transmission and everything. So, still got my bolts and all to it. Left those in the transmission. Luckily, I was able to keep up with it. Let me tell it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad I was able to keep up with it anyway, but, you know, I ain't gonna go there without. It's all here. Putting this on now. Those of y'all that's tuning in, y'all see I ended up putting the new mount on yesterday. Getting that all on there, right? So, needed to go by Harbor Freight today. And just ran out with my daughter and did some stuff. Lost track of time. As I lost track of time, I didn't get a chance to stop by Harbor Freight. What I wanted to do is just get some rough stop spray so I can actually clean up my cross member. I'm gonna do that anyway. But I just figured I'd hit this transmission first. Go ahead and put this stuff on there. These small pieces, that way I know where everything's at. All together instead of looking for it later on. So we got all that on there. We got to take our old plug off there. I'll leave that on there for right now until I get ready to install the Harley management system. So I just leave that right there until we get ready to plug that in. And just kind of go from there on that one. But we're going to jump on the other side over here. And I'm going to try to get those, the trans fluid lines in. Get the trans fluid lines in. And I'll probably get me a jack after I get these other lines in on the other side and jack the back end of this thing up so I can kind of straighten this motor up a little bit. And also see where this cross member gonna sit so I know exactly what, if I gotta do some modifications or whatnot. So let y'all see what we got. If I didn't show these to you, I'm showing them to you now. You know, your 480 got like a little snap ring piece on them. We're gonna pull those out and we're gonna go with these pieces right here. So these pieces right here, I got a washer on both sides, as you can see. But it got AN fitting on this side right here. I got my AN fittings right here that I'll probably end up using. Ain't no probably, I know I'm gonna end up using them. Just to kind of come out to where I need to be on this thing. Comes with 2 pieces, 2 lines, my bad. keep up with. So right there. And they got a little hole off in there where your fluid go through. Sit that on top. Other washer on the bottom right here. And you should be pretty set on that right there. With that being said, I get me some thread tape, put around those right there, and then we'll be good to go. I'm gonna try to get those in, but I gotta get my old lines out first. So take those old lines out, see if I can go ahead and get those out right quick. And then we'll try to get these right here in. All right, these lines that I was telling y'all about right here. Put these little, they're supposed to have like little pins or something there. I guess, right here. These little clips, C-clips, right there. So you just pull these out. And you should be able to pull your line right on out after that. So we getting rid of those. So I don't know, this one right here is already off. Look like somebody already was trying to take that one off. So we can go ahead and get our C-clip off there. Get our C-clip off there. Right there. Pull that line there out. And since we're not going back with those right there, we're gonna find us a nice size socket and get these right here out. Then we're gonna thread our new lines right on in. All right, so find me some thread tape. Think about it, the way you're going in, y'all should already know that. So you tighten it up that way, you want to take your thread tape that way. Teflon, whatever y'all want to call it. I know a lot of y'all probably saying Teflon tape. Yeah, Teflon tape. I just call it thread tape. What I do is get me a nice little roll on there. I gotta figure, cause we don't want no leaks. That should be pretty nice right there. Going in on that one. Same thing with this. Make it easier, man. Y'all can take your actual washers and all that stuff off. And just remember you're going this way, so you want to tighten it up. You want to tighten your thread tape up with it. So you want to kind of roll it. So I kind of roll mine out. I try to leave some threads at the front, right there. So that way I can have some type of grab when I'm first starting my boat. The last thing you want to do is cross thread anything on these lines right here. That should be good on that. Put that there back together. Right there. Y'all see it? Now, one of the things I should have done was I should have looked at my lines and saw how far what line comes out from what under there. But I didn't do that, so I guess we're gonna find out what socket we need now so we can get those lines out. I got a 17 on here. I'm gonna take a wild guess at first. So y'all stay tuned. I'll be right back. Damn it. Wait. Definitely bigger than 17. What we got here? 22. We know it ain't that big. Then again, ain't no telling, but I don't think it's no 22. See if I can find a 19. We got a 21. We have a 19 someplace in here. 19. So 19, 18, 21. Get down here and see what we got. Okay, so definitely we're gonna cut the light on. See what we got. Straight off the bat. What did I call? 19, didn't I? 19. So that's what it is, 19. See if we can get this thing off. I hate doing it with an impact. I'd much rather do it by hand. You know what I'm saying? To back it out slow, but I can't get it by hand and hold the camera too. So there you go right there. This is what I was saying when I say I want to look at my lines and see how far they go in right here. So I know this is my back one right there. So I'll take this right here. I'll just sit that right there. See if we can get to this one. Okay, so here we go. This is where that difference come in at. That's actually that front one. So that front line right there is shorter than that back one. So that's why you wanna know what come from where. So I hold on to them right there just in case I run across another transmission, or you never know, what you need to do with that. But we go ahead and we're gonna get them lines off in there now. So let me grab my other lines right quick. Definitely gonna get up under here and start these right here by hand. So long line go in the back. Just before you tighten them thing up, you kind of want to, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how I want to run my lines and how I'm going to get them to what direction I want them. My bad for cutting y'all off, man. I hit the button. Let me switch this around a little bit. A little upside down, make sure my washer's on there and everything. Get back here to this back one. Just remember what I say, just kind of leave yourself some threads to play with, man, on these things, because you put that thread tape on there, you're gonna get it nice and tight. I want to see it. That's gonna be a 19 as well. They look a little bigger. No, it's actually a 19. So that's what it is. It's a 19. Y'all see that right there? what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my hand ratchet and I'm gonna tighten these up with my hand ratchet. I don't know how much of that y'all can see. I had to kind of set y'all up on something right quick. Start turning these. Get your fit. Turn it the right way. It's right upside down. Now go ahead and get your fit and turn the right way before you even start cranking on that. Okay, so let's see. So before I tighten those right there down, what I do is I get my A-ends. I'm gonna get my A-end fit, which is right here and right here. Might have to change up something, but we're gonna see how that's gonna do for me. Okay. So I take my shorter A-end fit. I'm gonna put my shorter A-end fit on my one closest to the torque converter. That way I can take this and I can turn this forward, but I can also get it out of the way. And I'm just mounting these up on there for right now. So see, now you can see where this A-end fitting right here, which I'll show y'all in a few minutes. I'm gonna actually loosen this up and have this facing forward. So what I do is, I get an A-end fitting on that. Turn that around so where that's facing forward like that. And I tell you another thing you really want to think about too when you're doing this, because I could do this and I can actually angle these all a whole different way and just angle them off to this side right here. And the reason I say that is because I'll loosen that one back up in a few and I'll show you. But if I angle them off to the side right here, or I just kind of put it, tilt it up to an angle right there, I can actually have my line, you know what I'm saying, going in the right way. Reason I'm doing it like that is because you got to think about the top of the transmission as well. When you start tightening everything up, where this line gonna actually be at. So you don't want this line hitting that right there. So that one on the front, I might have to change that and twist that around as well. We got a pretty nice fit on that. We should be able to get our line on there. I'll let y'all see how that look in a minute. We're gonna actually loosen this one back up just a little and flip it. So now we can take our line right here, our AN line, and flip it out if we want. Oh, we ain't had to flip it out, but we could go further up that way with it right there. So it's facing forward. And the one thing we want to do is get it up off of that bolt right there. But it is facing forward. And we got room to get to our AN fitting and tighten it up. Okay, so that's in there. Grab y'all for a second. Let y'all see what I was talking about. So I got room to play with my hose on this one. And I got room to play with my hose that'll go on that one. And on this one, even though this one ain't tightened all the way up like that, I can really angle it off to the side just a little. You know what I'm saying? So I can get past that, because this transmission got to go up some more. So you don't want these hitting this right here when you get ready to put that on there. But these fittings I ain't got these right here tight on there yet. I still got to connect my lines and all. But that should pretty much be it on that right there. So now our next mission will be to get these right here up out of there. Sit these all to the side right there. And we're gonna get us a jack and try to jack up someplace on the back end of this right here where we can kind of get it up off the ground, and then we can get our cross member and see exactly what we need to do to mod this thing to get it in now. We still got some cleaning up to do on it anyway, but still, we'll go ahead and do that and get that part out the way. So y'all stay tuned. Let me grab that, and then we'll get right back to you. I guess I could have showed y'all what I did, man. I used one of my old jacks that I had inside my cars. Actually, a jack I got from Pick and Pull, man. And 19, just hit that right there and get it right on up there. So you got a good enough distance, you know what I'm saying, so you'll know exactly where it's gonna sit when you got it like that right there. So it's up there good enough. I don't know if it's up there high enough so where I can get my cross member up under it, but it's definitely up there a good little bit. Now what I should have done was I should have got another piece of board and put up under there. But what that will do is it will allow me to it'll allow me to get some other stuff done. Even if I don't get that cross member up under here right now, I can actually get to my bell housing bolts from here. I can go on the top of the engine now and actually get the other bolts in at the top, or whatever the case may be. So we got that up. We could probably go a little bit higher than that. So what I do for y'all is I take this right here off, right? And just so y'all can kind of see what I did, I'm gonna reverse all that so I can put this board at the bottom. Let this come on down. So now you see my board actually down, or my transmission actually down. So basically what I'm gonna do is, look at that, man. My old door panel, I broke. Everything get used, man. Everything gets used. If you spend money on it, use it. So, let's see what we got going on here. Put this jack back under here. Might have to come down a little bit more on it. Yeah. Come down just a little bit more on it. So now we can slide that back in place where I had it, right there in the middle. Go back forward. This should give us some good lift here. Hopefully. Go up easy. So that got us a little higher. It's almost flush right there, to be honest with you. The way we got it sitting right there. So now I can leave that jack right there. Ain't going no place. I'll leave that block of wood right there for safety. My pieces up here with my AN fittings, I checked those. You can see now we got clearance. This is what I was telling you about. Now imagine me having this on the top right there. If I had that on the top, it'd be hitting. So I got it nice and tight right there. Same thing for that one right there. All out of the way. And that's almost sitting straight. I'm gonna make me a whole nother bracket to go up under this right here. I took my bracket off a while back, but whole nother bracket to go up under there. And then we're gonna get up under here and start doing some pressure washing and some other stuff. Cut away some of this stuff where on the other side over there, where I weld that in, we're gonna cut away some of that extra metal that we don't need, so it can be done the right way, so I ain't gotta hear nobody saying, you did this under your car, that's not the right way to do it. Well, yeah, I know the right way to do it, so I know I can tell where my weld lines at, so I know the metal that I gotta cut from under there, and then I can just go back and put my rust for prevention stuff up under here, and just go from there, man. Building on a budget, man. Some of y'all, I know y'all might be sitting there saying, this and that and that and this, man. But it is what it is. I'm on this channel right here to show y'all how to get it from the ground up, man. I ain't on this channel because I got a whole lot of money or whatever the case may be. So, we got that up. I'm going to see exactly where we sitting. Is this... That's sitting on my mount right there. So I'm gonna see exactly where we sitting if I was to take my cross member and sit it up under here. So I'm gonna grab that and just take a look at it. Yep, so we up under here. Y'all see right there, got the cross member up under there. We ain't too far off, but we got some fabbing that we gotta do. So I'm gonna end up having to cut this cross member right here, and we're gonna end up having to weld this whole thing back together just to get our boat to go down properly, because this right here gotta line up with these holes here, and we can get it to line up with these holes. If I go straight up right now, I can see where my boat hole right there. It's just a tad bit. Hold on. 1 second. You can see on my bolt hold, it's a tad bit back too far. So that means that I'm gonna need to cut down into that. And we're gonna have to weld and reinforce that. So what I do is I'm gonna probably just cut from the top. And once I cut from the top, wherever I cut from the top, I just cut it out and brace it back in from the middle to make it stronger or whatever the case. So we gonna make it happen. Even if I had to make a custom mount, you know what I'm saying? Cross member to go in this thing, we still gonna make it happen. But we got that transmission all the way up in there. It's sitting flush. Probably just a little too high, but it's all good. It's sitting flush, it's sitting straight. We're gonna leave everything where it's at tonight. Reach in there. Let Toot pop the hood for me right quick. Take this stuff out the hood for y'all. Let Toot pop the hood right quick. Put my tools down there where I can pick them up. Got him, buddy? So, y'all see it. We sitting straight on up in there now. Off my AC box. Off the AC box, so glad. That's how that thing gonna sit straight on up in there, man. So I ain't know my lights inside here, inside the house. But hold on 1 second, we gonna see.
Here we go!